Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Greg Thompson makes his big league debut right after this. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game,
for the Yankees,
he could be awfully tough
in
this one.
Fielder.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Oh, and that's knocked down. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Bounce to first. Thompson has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Michael
Conforto has been a big piece for them. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
The first baseman.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 16 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 1-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 1-1 the count now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Sanchez on third, Voit on second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. The next 3-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Goodbye, home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season as they move on top 4-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him. I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side.
But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here's Jed Lowry now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Designated
Lots
hitter.
of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Judge going back on it. Gone into the upper tank. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Number 10 for him on the year as they get on the board. It's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Digging in.
That is good.
Frazier.
The third baseman.
Average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped up. Back behind second. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Greg Thompson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting up. The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two and one.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a hard liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And 2, here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position.
For
now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, catcher
Wilson Ramos.
Wilson.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
So one guy in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Pitch popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The designated hitter, number 4, Jed Lowry.
So a runner at first with two away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Voigt is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. That misses 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-2. So striding forward now, Todd Frazier set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right
now
there.
Batting,
he had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Greg Thompson. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
2-1.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there.
Now
Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
In
the dirt.
0-1.
Now we'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And boy, didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Number 6.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit to first. The second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 9.
Plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Hey, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your
Robert
attention,
Gesellman
please.
will come on now as
Now
he'll be appearing in his 45th game this
number
year.
65, Robert.
Digging in, Torres.
Gesellman.
He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably...
Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole. Frazier is there. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 11.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is stepping up now, Michael Conforto.
Leading up
for 2
for
for
the
him to this point.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Ball.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly
the designated hitter, number 4.
Put a start away.
Yeah.
Make him work his tail off.
Lowry.
A lot of pitches and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Ladies
Zach
and gentlemen,
Britton will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him one down.
Now batting, the third
Here's
baseman.
Todd Frazier now.
Todd
In previous meetings with
Frazier.
Britton over the years, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Britton has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 33.
Once again, Greg Thompson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
First baseman, Luke Voit.
First offering on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Lagares to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 5.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Gio Urshela will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
3-2 full count. 3-2 pitch. Is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they still lead this one 4-2.
Correct.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Leading
he
up
flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tommy Kahnle takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Tommy Kahnle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4. Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Frazier might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. High and deep to right center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Betances is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Nimmo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Betances has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Michael Conforto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Betances sets. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jed Lowry would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Justin Wilson.
He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The glove by the third baseman for the out. Now they throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that is the danger of the hit and run.
Brett Gardner.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Right there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
Your attention, please.
Stanton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 27. Giancarlo.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons, is second in American League All-Star voting among closers, so it looks good that he'll be a member of the AL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place. I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. The pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is foul right side. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And that's a special home run. Todd Frazier continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
The first baseman, number 33,
Greg Thompson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Juan Lagares will be next. 3-1. Here it is. Popped him up. Urshela backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán wins his 3rd of the season. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.